often an individual, if they've received support but they keep repeating the behaviours again and again, even if it's in different settings, can they start to feel shame or hopelessness, like I'm never going to change? And do you see hope, or do you see people actually feeling like they can get through when in the past they've been a bit given up?
Yeah, look, the word resignation comes to me when you're talking. And if you start to observe society as a whole, you can feel that there's a resignation to this is just the way life is. Yeah, there's a resignation to the fact that the behavioural issues are getting worse, they're not actually getting better, or there's a resignation to the fact of, well, that person has depression.
That's just who they are.
That's just who they are. But the resignation almost comes with an identification resignation is the best word, because it just allows people to remain victim to that particular way of living. But it doesn't have to be that way of living. Life can be different. But I guess one of the things I'll introduce here is, when I say life can be different, resignation often requires minimal effort. And people will often go, well, it's much easier to just say this is what life is. But the Body Life Skills program is not always an easy way forward. Yeah, it's very simple, but it's not easy. Yeah, it does require an element of hard work. It requires an element of addressing the aspects of life that have not yet been addressed. And sometimes people feel it's an easier option to actually stay within the confines of what feels safe for them, and that safety often means not addressing the parts of life that we're not yet equipped to deal with.
But in that, you would suggest that we're settling for a lesser quality of life, whereas what we all have on offer, if we do that hard work and take responsibility, is a higher quality of life?
Absolutely, and that's society itself is settling for what we call function. Yeah, it's like I get up, I go to work, I do my job, I come home, I have dinner, I watch TV, I go to bed, I get up, I do the same thing time and time again. And a lot of people will look at that and go, yeah, look, I'm happy, or they're settling for that. But when you question them and go, is there joy? Yeah, there doesn't seem a bounce in their step. There doesn't seem like there's a real get up and go with life. It's just, this is my lot in life. And one of the sad things to observe in society is the quantity of people that are settling for function.
Every now and every then I